Well, hello everyone, Cowy Sim Racer here. I'm back with another video of Season 1 for Gen 3 for SRW, the Tuesday Night League, so Split 2. This week we are at Okayama for round 4. It's a 40-minute race. Unfortunately, I had some technical issues all last week with my laptop, so all the recordings I did, it didn't record the audio properly and that, so I think my track guide and my performance from last year all got screwed up, so I sort of thrown that by the wayside. So we'll start again fresh this week. Okayama was dry qualifying, dry practice, about a minute to go before I gridded up. Started raining in this scenic picture, so went on to wets, and it was an interesting race from there. So I hope you do watch the end to see how I did. But here it is, Okayama, 40 minutes in the rain. Alright, howdy everyone, Cowy Sim Racer here. We've just done dry quali. We're jumping in with about a minute to go of the room coming up, and rain just started coming down, so I've jumped onto wets. We might have to be careful early so we don't chew the life out of them, but we'll see how we go. We'll see whoever has decided to go that way, but I've gone for wets straight up. Got my teammates in the chat as well.
Next up as well and just get some heat. I'll go for a fly the second.
Alright.
Seeing some rain. Car number 991. This will be a standing start.
Good exit. Good exit.
Green, green, green. Car on left side. He's still there. Clear left. Clear.
Good exit open.
So yeah, with about a minute to go, I saw rain starting to come across the screen, so I made sure I've got onto the wet setup and wet tyres. It looks like these guys have done the same, but wet, you know, the first couple of laps on cold, wet rubber is always risky, so I've got to be careful here. Right, I was a bit disappointed when I jumped. Oh, that's a good save. I'll take losing the spot because I thought I was going to rotate then. Woo! But as I was saying, I was getting disappointed because I saw the practice was all dry and that, and the forecast was showing it was nowhere near, like 0% of rain. And then I jumped to jump into the race to grid up, and it started raining.
It's not peak. Are you okay everywhere else though?
Boys are doing some plans for the Split 1 race in the chat.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is Archer, car number 95, B license, and their rating is 2.4.
Oh.
There's an incident behind.
Just high speed corners.
Incident in Revolver. We think it
Locking
might be
rears.
Arnold.
Yeah, it just wants to skip. And coming down the back straightaway, by the time I turn in, I'm still in third gear, and if I was to change down earlier into second, I'll skip. Like, I can't change down into second comfortably before the turn-in point.
Okay, go back to the under investigation incident involving car number 869 and car number 078. going to change one thing on your setup and see if that works.
All right. So we've got tyres are starting to sort of come up into that temperature window where I can start to maybe attack. I feel I've got a bit more grip now. As always, you know, the fact that we've done rubber racing is going to mean that some of these lines are really, really slippery. You're just going to have to take it easy. It is a 40-minute race, so...
If not fixed, you're fucked.
I got full tank. I do.
Yeah, you have to. If you don't have a full tank, it won't fucking work.
All right. I'll tell you some new numbers in a moment for the wet, and you can work out the fuel.
Roger.
Alright, so we see how we go. But at the moment, I'm sort of using probably an extra gear
Drive a
going
bit
back.
better?
Oh no.
But you've got to be
I'm not
careful.
pushing it.
Too many revs and the rear just wants to slide on you.
Trying to lean on the brakes as much as I can get warm.
So we've got a little bit of gap to the guys behind. Caution's been black flagged.
Yeah. Too small for these.
And refueling window opens on
2.98 was my last lap, and the one before that was 2.95.
Roger, 2.9, so still 3 litres, and you probably... It's going to make fuck all difference.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Change the gearing.
Maybe. Why?
I
Is it not
wasn't
skipping?
sixth gear before
I might have a run on Bartosz here.
Keep the pressure on, don't give him a break.
Does it feel better?
Weren't quite close enough then.
It was a bit better off corner exit, which was something I was going to complain about, but... Nah, still got nothing, man. Just can't get the brakes down.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh! Oh, mate, spun on his own. Fuck! Okay, so...
Alright.
the gear ratio change works.
Boys are chatting a fair bit here. I might just
what
take
are
a
you doing?
chance
So
to jump
you're
into another
locking
channel if I
rear.
can. But they're trying to set up Mitch's race in split one.
Locking rear.
I was up about 0.3 on that one.
That
just
bias
because of
forward a
corner.
click, I think.
Okay, cool. Move your brake glass
Alright.
to 64.
We've got about 6 seconds of guys in front.
64.
Going straight to 64.
Yeah, 64.
Oh, try to get on the gas hard there. I am taking it fairly easy in a few of these corners. Vandermeulen's had him his moment by the looks of it. I mean, that's the difference in the wet. You know, it's very easy to have a moment and lose all that time you're chasing, so... Just trying to take it fairly easy at the moment. I wonder if he's got damage, he's really struggling here. Alright, took advantage of that nicely. Mazzaroli's about 7 or 8 seconds in front now though.
44.527. Not conclude, you're running second.
In P2 now, lads.
Good.
P4 is now on wets.
Whoa, a little bit of a moment there. Dan got right back on me. Just got to be careful not to be too aggressive. That's one thing about driving in the wet. You're only 1/2 a step away from a moment. So you really got to, and staying away from white lines like that, you know, that's risky stuff doing that. She's not getting any lighter out there. And I'm actually surprised we haven't had a safety car yet, actually.
The lead is in on 41.955. 44.257.
I'm back. How's it looking? Oh yeah? No lockups on the front? Looks like better drive.
Shuttering is minor in the back.
Alright,
Not
so
enough
you're
to skid
right.
out.
Yeah, you're right at the fucking limit then. You only
Yeah,
break
literally.
up just a smidge. Maybe 0.5 up.
Alright, so
64.5.
2.5 on Dan now, so definitely got pace on him once we're in
Struggling
clear
at
out.
the end.
Turn in or?
Yeah, turn in, it's just not great.
Yeah.
The rear is doing lots though, but the front's still not going. It's like I don't want to change anything in the rear because it'll come around too much.
100% of them.
Oh,
Still 64.2.
so you can easily have a moment like that.
Just making sure.
And I can't do it in the corners. Yeah, look, like I just got
Right.
nothing.
Yeah.
Fronts and none.
So you got ridiculous drive. No front. Basically.
Yeah, it's killing my corners.
Yeah.
Right, if we're getting any catching on Mazzaroli. Stayed about the same to Dan this lap. But we did have a couple of moments.
43.4.
You've just done 143,
Okay, I
143.
might move that bias forward another click.
So you said it's understeery as fuck, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Jump in the pits one then.
It's just like,
There we go.
I'm up.
You boys mind jumping in another channel if you're still chatting? Because I ain't recording this.
That's alright.
Alright, I don't mind a little bit of it if you're talking over the top
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
stream, the whole thing, so. Alright. So we are finding a nice rhythm. So far the moments have all been little ones.
Just like this section. Like, same problem I had at Belle Isle. Quick everywhere else and then the one sector.
Alright, we are P2 at the moment. And it looks like Van and Mullen must have stayed on
No
slicks.
traffic on exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 21.
Okay. Well, at the moment, it says we've got about 9 laps with the fuel, maybe 10.
Right.
Wind 7.
43.0.
Don't worry about shit,
Lap
so
time
it's
was
still
at
gonna have to change if it starts raining.
143.06.
I've got that set up.
It's a tricky corner, that one, then. You have to sort of get down in the camber, but that's where the rubber is.
Oh,
So, yeah, so you've got to be a bit wary of it. It looks like we're about a second a lap quicker than the guys behind us at the moment. But Mazzaroli's just as quick, if not a bit quicker by the looks of it. But again, a race like this, it's all about survival. You could be leading by 30 seconds and have a moment that ends your race. So,
next time we're in the setup, should see change the brake bias to 65, 64.5. Because it's set at 60.
Alright, Andrew, you've used half your fuel.
alright, we are giving up time to Mazzaroli, but he's just a bit quicker than us.
43.2.
In fact, it's probably been that all season, I think.
At Water Curve, looks like it's Rand. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
So careful there if you slide up on that stuff. I mean, the key to wet running is to try and minimise your inputs. You know, steer when you've got no brake, no throttle, that sort of thing.
There's an incident ahead. It looks like maze.
Alright, so we are catching a couple of back markers up here. Alright.
Around. I feel like I'm driving a go-kart track.
You are.
I think that's why I like it.
Leader, Jordan is pitting. Jordan ahead is pitting.
How you
Jordan
looking,
in
Cowy?
front is pitting.
Maybe a second or something.
Mazzaroli's
Yeah.
pitted nice and early, so I'm in the lead now, I think.
42.88. You're in third.
So I'm just going to keep an eye out on the times that I'm doing compared to the guys around me. So last lap, I was 0.3, 0.7, 0.8, quicker than Bartosz and that. And I've got a decent overlap. But I think I want to take advantage of the smooth running, I think, for a little bit. Not having to worry about fighting with cars and things like that. So we'll see how we go. See what sort of lap times we're doing in the wet in this rubber. When I was doing some practice last night, it was about 1% a lap in the wet. So
The next car
17
is one
laps
lap
for the
behind.
stint. When we start capturing too many back markers, maybe we'll change
Better
that.
in turning, but I've lost all the drive we had.
7.3. Okay, Andrew, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Oh, no glitchiness, please. Woo!
What do you prefer?
Screen just went a little glitchy then for a minute. That could have been bad.
The soft car, what I'm driving now, feels a lot nicer to drive, but it's just slow. Far out, man.
Yeah, it's coming in.
I think we're probably going to look to go long on this stint, I think, if I can.
Same stuff every week.
Here, we'll get there eventually. So
20
you've got
minutes
good.
remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Yeah, it's better, yeah.
Okay.
It's just those going over the bump and off camber cornering is what's throwing the car out of line. That's always going to happen. You can't change that was set up really.
A little dancy section there.
Try that.
Just keep an eye out on those times.
44.167.
Got drizzle now and it's drying out.
That's interesting. I doubt it'll dry out enough to go on slicks. There might be another reason just to stay out and see if a dry line develops.
Back to second.
So we're only 0.3, 0.2. Actually, we're slower than some of them, I think. Be careful on that.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Oh, I think we might go in next lap if we've caught this guy now.
43.49.
Okay, Andrew, we're halfway home. You think about 4 laps remaining on this tank.
They're catching up to me. Thanks, man. Yeah, there's no way it's drying out enough. So what do we need to put in? 25 litres. What do you reckon? One more lap?
gap to V2 behind is increasing. It's now 7.7 seconds.
He's made a little mistake. Tell you what, might go one more.
Entering the pits, he's in P25. He should come out close in front of you.
Well, that was slippery. Yeah, I think it's time now.
The next car is one lap behind. There's an incident in the hairpin. Looks like it's Rio.
Yeah, I reckon I'm going to want to hang on to rubber, especially if it does dry out.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Oh, I think we do it now. We're catching up to the train.
How's it looking, mate?
P1 about to come into the pits.
Nice. Mitch, how's that feeling?
A little bit better.
Yeah?
Ah. I was up about half a second on that lap before I pulled a Mitchell.
Pit lane
See
speed
you
limit
quicker?
is
Oh, it's up here.
kilometers per hour.
I'll take it easy.
Yeah, just keep bottling it in areas.
Okay, Andrew.
That's okay.
Just gave up 3 seconds
What do you need
there.
more of?
Ah, round.
12.
What do you need more of?
Oh, I've got no clue. 1 minute at that corner it's perfect, and the next lap it's just
Alan
terrible.
behind is pitting.
Depends on-
2, 1. Right here.
Let me look at that lap over again and tell you.
Understood?
Alright. No damage car.
90%. Left rear 77.
First corner was good.
Well, that was
That
silly.
corner was good.
Gave up a heap of time
Okay.
there.
Corner was great. Hairpin was good.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. Take it easy. You've got cold tyres. V6.
I think it's just the line, but after the Dunlop hairpin, I'm really
Driver
struggling
in
to
front
get it
of us
over the
is
right
Taylor.
side.
Car
So
number
that next
175.
corner,
V
I
license.
just need
Nice
to-
and easy on cold rubber.
6.
Not there, but then the last sector, the left hander, the right hander up the hill. You can just see I just understeer straight under the Yankee bridge. Just that whole back sector is just awful. Those 4 or 5 turns into the straight. The rest of the track's pretty good though. That back straight into the hairpin's dialed. Everything after that's probably the best.
Let's go 1 forward on that, boys.
There's an incident in Revolver. We think it might be Alan. Yellow flag. Caution.
Still in the lead, Cowy?
Nah, Maserati's got the lead. He's got about 10 seconds. Oh,
It's now 3.5 seconds. The leader, Barcher, is pitting.
he's got to concentrate on cold, wet tyres. I'll have a look at what my tyres were at, because that'll determine whether or not it might have been worthwhile hanging on to the warmer rubber.
Car mode 61. Jump through.
Oh, crap, I knew that time was going to cost me.
52.979.
So now we have to do it all back.
At one curve, it looks like Brand.
Hopefully they've got cold rubber and I can attack them.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is train clear right. Clear right.
That's what we were hoping for. Oh.
Back. Run back. Yep.
Taylor, ahead is pitting. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
We are where we expected to be.
Oh, that's good to know, Jim.
44.55.
Oh, I can attack a bit more now.
Andrew, this is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P3. Car ahead is Western car number 052. And their rating is 1.3.
Is he fuel saving, trying to get home? I wonder. I don't know if he'd be able to do it though. We've got 22 seconds to Maserati's just in another league, really.
Nice. Good on you.
Better?
Got a little bit of a shower there, sent behind Dan.
You're right. You're on the right. The gap to train on behind is now 1.8 seconds.
44.59.
Didn't enable him to catch up a little bit behind.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is one lap behind. Incident in
got a
Atwater
right
car.
car on the
You think
left.
it might be Johnston? Car left.
Thanks, Greg.
Clear left.
Clear on the left. The car in
Western
front
is pitting from P2. We think he'll come out just in front.
got ahead of Western. Alright, so we've got 5 minutes to go, so maybe 4 laps. How's the fuel looking? 6 laps worth of fuel.
1 lap behind.
How's it feeling?
You'd be asking me. Just hang on, it's a good time to talk.
No, I'm in
No, he's talking to Mitch.
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep
That's
it
good.
together. We'll be on the podium.
I do apologise if I haven't talked as much this race, guys. It's been pretty intense. Trying to concentrate and drive in the rain.
Making that turn after the hairpin a lot more easier now. I'm getting to the right side of the road, which is good. Larson is
You're 2/10 off the pace.
tiniest bit more unstable, but it's manageable. It's alright, it's alright.
Sector 3 is
Probably makes it a bit
0.5
quicker
off the pace.
on a race anyway. I don't know what gear to be in for that uphill run with 2 hairpins. I don't know whether to drop it to second or hold in third. Because third seems to be understeering and
Right
second
now,
is
looks
like
like it's getting harder.
too slow.
The gap to
Trainer and Bartush behind us.
now 1.6.
Getting a bit of distance on the boys. I am braking a little bit early there, so I'm giving it back to him. Might need to go a little bit deeper next time. Well, I reckon
Half
he's
fuel.
pushing
You've
it.
used half your fuel.
I didn't win anywhere near the amount of fuel that I put in. I don't think.
The leader is running 41.875.
He's doing 41s in this. Wow. That's good times. Now I'm doing 43s, I think.
43.926.
I'm happy sitting in 43s at the moment.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Yeah, he's fallen back now. Be 1 or 2 more laps.
Just 2 minutes left. 2
Can we
minutes to go.
change the gearing back to what it was originally just for a sec?
Yeah, so that was literally the last thing I was trying.
Yeah.
Don't forget to save this before the session closes out too.
Okay. I'll save that next time.
Shift this white flag. May not be because he was 20 odd seconds in front of me. So So it looks like it's 2 laps to go. With traffic up ahead.
43.1.
That lap was at 143.19. There's an incident in Atwood Curve. It looks like Lipski.
Just spun off there. I think he might have been trying to get out of the way of us too. I'm treating this corner with a lot of respect at the moment. He's trying to set up for a last lap dash at me.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is a lap behind.
I'm hoping he gets out of the way real quick.
White flag.
Oh, white flag lap now.
No, 43.083.
Last lap, bring it on home.
Go right.
There's an incident in Williams. Looks like it's Brand.
He's too far back, I would think, to make a move here. Alright, it's only a few corners to go. Being really gentle on the throttle application.
The guy ahead of us is 2 laps behind.
Nothing silly. Alright. Oh, we'll take that.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
There's the flag. It's over.
We will take that, P2. Jordan Mazzaroli, he's pretty quick. Finished 30 seconds in front. That's fairly telling here in these sort of conditions. But yeah, no, great battle with the boys. I made a pit stop error and still managed to get away with it. Pressing the pit limiter, what, 200 metres before or something like that. And so I'm pretty happy with that. Car's got no damage on it. It's a good little battle. We, had the rubber hot enough at the time to make that move when Trainer and Bartosz come out in front of us after the pit. So that worked out really good. But, again, I probably gave up 5 seconds because I don't know how much I had of him towards the end there. But
Check your flag, guys. Congratulations to our winner, Jordan,
That's the end of the session.
and our podium, Andrew and Jacob. Good drive out there, good strategy, and a beautiful controlled race.
Starting to look a lot better, mate.
Second gap to P2.
Alright, so P2
how much
boys,
of the guys'
finish.
Strategy on the drive.
Nice work,
start.
buddy.
Looked pretty
Well
good.
done.
Then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
back
Mazzaroli was
but
miles in
it's
front,
racing,
but
it's a gambling
couldn't
game.
do
It's
much
a lot
about
of fun. Got a single in for the
That's
call
alright.
out,
Good
so
luck.
don't ruin the night and put one in. Thank you very much. and I'll
That's
see you on
better.
next
When it
Wow.
when it understeers,
Yeah,
it's
didn't
like,
notice that. Yeah,
I
not a
get down to
single
the right
incident called
speed,
in. So
hooks in nicely.
So
and
everyone
mid-corner
behaved
just
themselves a
loses
lot
it
in the wet.
completely. Like,
Pretty
like
crazy.
I've entered the corner 3
And
gears
Jordan,
higher
you're
than I'm
required
meant
in the
to.
green
Just
room, please. So
completely out of
from the green
nowhere.
room. That'd be much appreciated. Everyone else, you're all
Brake
good.
mark
and,
will be the
good
same,
night, and good luck
speed
in
entry will be the
second race
same,
for all
turn
your
will be the
teammates. Okay,
same.
bye.
It'll turn in, get to just before the apex, and it'll lose it all. When it does understeer. When it doesn't, it's pretty hooked up, but it's like sort of every second to third lap, it's just...
all right. Oh, Jordan,
Yeah,
looks
race
like everyone
control
else is pitted.
175.
Let me have a look.
Like, it's okay, it just means that when I need a push, I can't.
Yep, I got you.
All right. Well, thanks very
And
much
it's-
for
yeah,
watching,
and
guys.
it's
Hope you
really just
enjoyed
that
that.
major
P2.
hairpin and,
I'm gonna have to mute these
the,
boys because I
like-
can't hear a thing that I'm saying to myself. So yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed that race. So definitely wasn't expecting the weather. Was actually disappointed that we didn't have it, and then we got it. So I quite enjoyed that race. P2, Jordan Mazzaroli, a different class, 30 seconds in front, and I think
Yeah,
if we look at
175. Race
most of
control.
his laps, we look at my laps. I was in the 43s and the 42s on a good
the
lap.
other session.
41 early on, that's when it was dry.
Go ahead, 175.
And Mazzaroli, he's doing
Go
4.
ahead,
Oh, it was a
175.
mix, you know, so yeah. But he definitely had pace
Yeah,
on us
sorry,
tonight.
mate. Can you?
Oh,
have
guys,
a
thanks
look
very much.
at,
Have a great one. We'll see you next time.
I don't know what corner it was now. It was last lap.